Hello, I'm Terry Auchstetter, Business Development Manager for Bodine Electric Company. In this episode of Terry's Tour of Trade Shows, you'll see how small electric motors are used in laboratory equipment. I've long been a fan of TV shows like CSI and NCIS. In these shows, the laboratory technician is always the cool character. So I was really looking forward to going to the Pittcon show, with its annual exhibition of the latest and greatest in laboratory equipment, and seeing some of these cool people. And I wasn't disappointed. If I had to describe my experience in one word, it would be being an aficionado of electric motors. I get a kick out of seeing things move, and laboratory equipment has all kinds of unusual movements. I'm going to show you just a few of these movements in the machines I saw at Pittcon this year. The first laboratory machine I'll show you is the stirrer. A stirrer has a long shaft coupled to the motor. An impeller or paddle at the end of that shaft is dipped into a beaker of the solution that needs to be mixed. Bodine supplies DC motors to several manufacturers of stirrers. The speed is adjustable with an electronic control. The next laboratory machine I'll show you is the shaker. The shaker mixes solutions by moving the flasks or test tubes back and forth. There are different types of shakers with different types of motion. I'm not sure why a lab technician would have choose reciprocal motion over an orbital motion or a rocking motion. I guess I'll have to go to the next Pittcon and ask the exhibitors to explain that. Another type of motorized lab equipment is the rotator. It performs a function similar to the shaker, but it rotates the solution containers end over end instead of back and forth. Here's one more type of lab equipment that is used in the preparation of test samples, the paddle blender. But this one works with a different type of container and acts on that container quite a bit differently. The test samples are put into plastic bags that are pounded by paddles to simulate the action of the stomach on digesting solids. And now for something completely different, the vacuum pump. As the name suggests, the vacuum pump creates the vacuum that is needed in a number of different laboratory tests or procedures. Bodine supplies an AC motor to a manufacturer of vacuum pumps. These are just 5 examples of motorized laboratory equipment that I saw at Pittcon 2013. Because they are used in experiments where variables must be controlled exactly so as not to interfere with test results, the motors must provide reliable and precise operation. The operators also prefer very quiet operation, and they absolutely benefit from a motor or gear motor that lasts a good long time.